Hello, everyone. I'm honored to be here tonight. What a great turnout, Chicago. And I'm happy to talk to you about building people analytics capabilities. The 2018 Global Human Capital Trends Report by Deloitte said 85% of participants mentioned people analytics is very important or important. Yet less than half, only 42% said they were ready or very ready for this challenge. Having built up capabilities in people analytics in 2 P&Ls in GE and now doing the same at Koch Industries, I'm happy to share with you today the 4 key elements that will help you build your capabilities in people analytics. These 4 elements are technology, data, talent, and culture. I'll go through these and then end with 5 examples of questions that you can solve with people analytics. Let's get started. The first element that will enable you to grow your people analytics capabilities is technology. It's extremely critical. What I found over time is my customers and stakeholders mostly shop on Amazon, and they've started to expect a similar experience in how they consume people analytics. They want it personalized, automated, and mobile-friendly. I'll give an example from descriptive analytics. How they want to consume that. Personalized means if I log into a dashboard, it should recognize who I am and give me insights I care about. Automated means if I'm tracking attrition for different groups that I support, it should send me an alert when a particular group exceeds a certain threshold. Mobile-friendly means if I run into a leader I support at a cafeteria without my laptop, and he asked me or she asked me which business is doing the best job in retention efforts, I should be able to get to that on my phone in 5 seconds. I'll do a quick poll. How many of you have those automated insights sent to you like I described right now in your organization? Wow, none. Okay. How about mobile-friendly? How many of you have dashboards that are mobile-friendly? Anyone? All right, got some. Excellent. So going back to what Anna said earlier, automation, right? Only when you have personalized, automated, and mobile-friendly insights can you finally leave the human in HR. The next element that will enable you to grow your people analytics capabilities is data. And you need good quality data. Without good quality data, or if you have decent quality data but they sit in silo systems, without consistent definitions across the enterprise, there's very little you can do with that at the enterprise level. The second point I'll touch on relates to data privacy regulation changes, GDPR. Everyone has heard that this year at some point, I'm sure. So you need governance and security in place to protect any value you're able to create with people analytics. And finally, business outcomes. We all work with people data, workforce data, and you want to connect that with business outcomes to create a convincing story. In other words, what is the implication on top line or bottom line results if you're able to improve a KPI like turnover or time to fill? What does that mean? The next element that will enable you to grow your people analytics capabilities is talent. It's great to have technology that can deliver insights and data and governance in place. However, none will be possible without the right talent in your organization. So I'll start with people analytics, your core team that do the analysis. They need to have diverse skill sets. So here's what a healthy portfolio may look like. They will need to be able to do quantitative analysis, data science, data engineering, visualization, qualitative research, change management, project management, influencing, and so on. It is tempting to try to find a purple unicorn who can do it all, or you can have a diverse team that bring these different perspectives and have very healthy conversations. The latter is probably preferred. Data literacy within your customers, whether it's business leaders or the HR community, can be a huge enabler as well. When you have data literacy in the customers that you talk to, it's much easier. Otherwise, your people analytics teams will continue to have to push and continue to have to sell. Finally, feedback. So as you look for a diverse team with qualitative, quantitative business skills, you also want them to be someone who is open to feedback, right? Someone who is genuinely interested in what the customer says about my product. You also want to think about how technology can help you get the input and feedback you need on your products to continue to improve. As an example, all of our dashboards that we provide have a feedback button that will allow end users to get in touch with us if they love the product or if they run into issues. The final element that will enable you to grow your people analytics capabilities is culture. Because people analytics is so new in most organizations, it's helpful if your organization promotes experimentation and encourages innovation. So think about which existing initiative you can tie your experiment to. Second, it's very helpful if your culture is data-driven. That goes without saying. Similar to what I mentioned earlier, the push versus pull, you have much more demand from your customers if your culture is data-driven. Finally, knowledge share. This will enable you to excel in people analytics as you share knowledge within an organization or outside. My organization promotes proactive knowledge sharing. In those conversations, it often surprises me how many teams across the large enterprise are working on exactly the same problems and thinking they have to start from scratch. So knowledge sharing definitely helps. All right, now that you have the 4 elements, where can you get started? So I'm going to go through 5 problems that you can solve with people analytics. First, what drives retention? Second, what improves employee productivity or shorten the time to productivity as you onboard new employees? Third, what learning solution should you recommend to the business or employees to close organization skill gaps? Fourth, what predicts quality of hire in recruiting? And finally, where is collaboration occurring and where do you have unexpected silos? You can use organizational network analysis to find that, for instance. Well, that's 5 examples should get you started after today. I encourage you to go out there, be creative, experiment, and proactively share knowledge with each other. Thank you.